everyone. This is the third video in the series of a breakdown of Bryan Cranston's talk on auditions. And one of the sentences that Bryan says in his talk, and I think arguably it's the most important sentence of the entire talk, is that happiness really lies when you do something that you love, but that you don't get attached to any particular outcome. I'm going to say that again. Happiness, feeling true peace, is when you focus your attention, your energies on something that you love, but you don't get attached to any particular outcome. So what does Bryan mean when he says this? I think what he means is that in life and in business, there are a lot of disappointments. Inevitably, things don't go the way that we want them to go. Things don't go according to plan. So I spent over 30 years working in the advertising business for agencies like Saatchi & Saatchi, and pitching was the lifeblood of agency life. We would have, in any given month, we would have a big pitch going on. Sometimes we would have 2 or 3 pitches going on at any one time. And because we had our normal client business, we had to work on these pitches in the evenings, we had to work at weekends. So we were giving up our family time, we were giving up our hobbies, our social life to win these pitches. And they did some research where what they worked out was that the success rate for pitching across the entire industry was about 33%. So in other words, 2 out of every 3 pitches were unsuccessful. And what we found when we were pitching was that actually sometimes we would do what we thought was a fantastic pitch, an amazing pitch, really, really good creative work, and we didn't win the business. Other times we thought we did kind of an average pitch, it was kind of so-so, and we ended up winning the business. And the reason was that a lot of the decisions about whether we were successful or not were actually out of our control. We didn't have any control really over the outcome beyond the work we did in the meeting. So for example, there might be some client politics going on, or there might be somebody in the client team that didn't quite gel with a member of our team, or there might have been a change of CEO or a new marketing director and a shift in strategy. All of these things were outside our control, but they had an influence on the outcome. And so what I want you to start really getting into the habit of is separating out those things you can control, which is the work you do, the effort you put in, the quality of your presentation. Separate those from the things you can't control and learn to be at peace and to accept those things you can't control. Now look, this is not a new idea. Any of you that have studied the Stoics will be very familiar with this idea. The Serenity Prayer is obviously all about this. But what's exciting is that this idea is now proven in modern psychological theory and practice, and it's proven in modern brain science, that if you think this way and you start to be accepting of those things outside your control, you will be more powerful, you'll be more confident, and ultimately you will be a lot happier in your business and in your life. I hope this helps, and I shall see you in the next video.